this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Barnes at the 3.
Whoa, that'll wake you up. My goodness.
Is he an athlete or what?
No doubt about it. It's almost as if he lives in the air, and dunks like that have become quite commonplace.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
Here's Roberson. Great D that time from Green.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever. Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Ibaka goes in. They get it back. And so it's Golden State with it. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tying for the 6th best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, as the season...
That jam! The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material. Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Ibaka with the ball. Adams outside. It's stolen by Green.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Knocks it loose. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Barnes. Thunder trailing by 10. Pass to Durant. Back to Westbrook. Durant against Thompson. Shot to stop the run. Bank shot, no good.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
And the Warriors miss again.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season, signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoffs.
Warriors leading by 10. Green. And he goes in for the dunk.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
And he clearly doesn't like what's going on out there right now.
Would you? I mean, how could he like what's happening? Really had to take a time out there and try to figure out a way to derail their momentum.
The Warriors making a switch here. Spates is checked in. Durant with it. Picked up by Thompson. Poked away. It's stolen by Curry. Inside. And Thompson throws it down.
And no doubt they've come into this game with a really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
It certainly is working. They're finding the open lanes to the hoop and owning this game early.
Durant, the pass to Ibaka. Durant attacking. Spates with the block. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Boy, this has been a bumpy start for them, to say the least, in this quarter.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's their 4th turnover, and we've barely gotten started.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Thompson.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
That's 2 unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnovers.
And one thing you can't do is string together those kinds of possessions. It can snowball in a hurry.